Hey everybody, it's Lily of LadyDayOasis.com. Today we're going to discuss foundation. Now after you have properly diagnosed what skin type you have, whether it be oily to dry or oily, dry, combination, sensitive, or severely damaged skin, once you've diagnosed the skin type, you should be using a skincare regimen that helps support healthy skin for your specific skin type. Per my basic skincare regimen video, you know that I use the Time-Wise Oily to Combination Skin Care System by Mary Kay. I do like Mary Kay because it does offer a wide variety of skincare for pretty much every skin type, and will help any basic skincare issues. If you have more questions about that, feel free to contact me and I can recommend whatever product line that you need for your skin type. But today we're going to talk about foundation. So once you diagnose your skin and now are using a skincare regimen that is specifically for your skin type, now it's time to actually talk makeup. You cannot have beautiful makeup without beautiful, healthy skin. Now there's a lot of preconceived notions about foundation and what foundation is actually designed to do. Foundation is actually designed, or what we call foundation today used to be called a base. And base is designed to actually protect your skin from dehydration. So when you put your moisturizer on, that's great, and if you're using a good quality moisturizer, your skin's going to absorb that pretty quickly, but it does need to last all day. The way to help your moisturizer last all day and actually keep your skin hydrated throughout the day is to put what's called a base over the top of your skin to kind of seal in that moisture. So foundation as we know it today is designed to do that. At least good quality foundation is designed to do that. As far as foundation is concerned, I use a Mary Kay foundation. It's their full coverage Time-Wise foundation in a bronze 2. And I'll show that to you. Now to properly apply foundation to your face, I don't recommend just putting the foundation on because foundation is primarily moisturizer with some moisture attracting ingredients in it, as well as with some moisture sealing ingredients in it. So just putting foundation directly onto your skin usually isn't the best option, because over time your skin will in turn absorb that foundation's moisture, and then you'll kind of look a little patchy. So I always apply a primer to my skin first. I also apply a eye makeup primer underneath my eyes, a lip primer on my lips, and the best thing to do first prior to applying any foundation at all is, if you do your eyebrows, do them first. So as far as base is concerned, I use the Mary Kay foundation primer. It does have an SPF of 15, which is an added value, and it's very light. I do love it for that purpose. I'm going to show you what it looks like and show you actually how much I'm using. So I am going to apply this to my T-zone area, particularly because it acts as a little bit of a filler. And as I have oily skin, I do have larger pores, and I don't want my makeup getting stuck in my pores and looking, you know, clumpy. So I've applied that. The next step is to apply a little bit of an oil mattifier, because again, I have oily skin. You may not need to do this step, but I do like Mary Kay's oil mattifier, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that just to the areas of my face that get incredibly oily. I don't do this every day. I'll show you what this looks like, or what the oil mattifier looks like. I don't use the oil mattifier every day. I simply use it when I know that I'm going to have a long day, particularly if I'm going to be outdoors at all, because the minute I start to sweat, my hair line starts to kind of run down my face. So this actually helps as a barrier against that and kind of sucks up any extra oil that my skin produces in those areas. Okay, so now that my skin is properly, oh, I forgot one thing. Eye makeup primer. I get creases when I use my concealer. Eye makeup primer really helps to keep that from happening. And I'm just going to pat that in. I actually use the Victoria's Secret's eye makeup primer. I'm about out and they don't make it anymore. So I'm going to switch over to the Mary Kay eye makeup primer and let you guys know how that works. But I really do like the Victoria's Secret's. It's super affordable, or it was super affordable, and it works really well. So now that my face is properly prepared to have now cosmetics applied to it, I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows and get those ready for blending into my foundation. Hi, I now have eyebrows. Okay, now so if you are using a liquid foundation like me, you want to put your concealer on after the fact, except for when you are doing spot treatment. Right here you can see I have some major acne issues. Also on this side, kind of down in this area, I have acne scars from, you know, being bad and picking them. So I am going to conceal those first prior to putting on my foundation, and then I'm going to highlight the areas that I really want to attract light to after putting on my foundation. So what I'm going to conceal with is the Mary Kay concealer, but it is a yellow base because I want to hide these bluish or dark imperfections on my face. I only want my natural beauty to shine and not the man-made ugliness that I created by being impatient and not letting my acne heal properly. So I'm just going to take just a teeny tiny bit of this and dab it on those areas. Same thing on this side. What this does is just really hides the discoloration, and you don't need much of this yellow to cover, because at the end of the day you don't want your skin to look over highlighted, which right now it kind of does, but that's okay. We'll be able to fix that. So at this point I am fully concealed as far as hiding my imperfections. The next step is to then put on your foundation. How I do that is I just take a little bit of foundation, I'll show you here. I dab it on my hand. About a dime size is all you need of this full coverage. I'm going to take a flathead beauty brush and I'm just going to put that into the foundation. You don't want to really wipe it all up because you may need more. And from here, we're just going to dab it all over your face and slowly blend it over your concealer. You really want to get the areas that you plan to highlight. For instance, I know that I have dark circles, therefore I am going to be sure to get my foundation over that area, because your foundation is going to hide a lot of that anyway, but to really conceal it and highlight your eye area, you don't want to use too much concealer there because you can get creases. So by putting your foundation on first helps you eliminate having to use a lot of concealer on that very creasy and wrinkly area. So at this point, I'm just stippling and blending in my foundation. Also blending in my eyeshadow base, or my highlighted base around my eyebrows. Thank you guys for joining me. Please check out all the other videos on my channels. Please subscribe. And if you have any questions whatsoever at all about the products that I used today, please feel free to reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you match your foundation. If you aren't quite sure on how to highlight or how to contour your face, please don't hesitate. I'm more than happy to assist. Thank you. Have a great day.